Hi Collective, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having an absolutely beautiful day. If you're new, I'm Earth Angel 111 and going to deliver a love message. So this could be someone you're dating, someone you're married to, or someone you're crushing on. But as always, just remember their love messages. So only take what resonates. And let me hop in. I'm going to pull an overall energy and then I'll start pulling some love messages. Okay, new beginnings. Reborn and transformation, tragic ending. So this is going to go one of two ways, y'all. This could either be a brand new connection you're in, and for others of you, this could be a connection that has ended. Maybe there's someone from your past that's been thinking of you. I'm going to go ahead and pull some messages and see what do they want to say to you today. Okay, so 2 came out. Wow. So for a lot of you, this is a relationship that's ended. It says it's been so hard without you. So whoever is on your mind, okay, this could definitely be someone you ended things with or ended things with you. And they may be acting rather nonchalant, as if, you know, they've been fine since the two of you split, went your separate ways. You could have been married to this person and separated. For others of you, could have just been in a relationship and things ended between you. Or even if you were just seeing this person. But it's almost as if they're giving off the energy right away that with this coming out, it's like they've been acting like it doesn't bother them that the two of you have parted ways, but in the back of their mind, it's really upsetting them. Like this person could be going about their day-to-day, acting as though everything's fine with people around them, but then whenever they're alone, that's when it really kicks in, like moments you guys could have spent together, or things could constantly remind your person of you. And they've been having a really hard time without you. And so if they could say anything to you today, this is what they'd like to say, because I feel like for a lot of you, they haven't been able to find the courage to voice this to you. This could be someone who's extremely stuck in their ego, right? Like you could have ended things with this person, so they don't want to be the one to come walk back towards you and tell you how much they're missing you. But at the end of the day, they truly miss your connection or what you had. So next one, wow, this is extremely fitting and this is very specific. So this won't resonate for everyone, but for most of you it will. It says, my family doesn't agree with our relationship. So their family or friends or people they view to be like family could really have disagreed with the two of you building a family together or being in a long-lasting relationship. And this could have impacted your person's decision deeply. For example, if they walked away from you, they could have based on other people's opinions about your relationship, and they regret it now because they realized they didn't truly listen to their own heart. They cared more about what other people thought about them or the relationship. So next one says, why am I not enough? So this person feels like sometimes you made them feel as though they weren't enough for you, or them feeling as though if you walked away from them, like they weren't enough for you at the end of the day. Like there's something that you could have said or a lack of words you could have said that really made this person feel as though they were insignificant to you as much as they cared about you. It says, I feel like I can give you all I can. So this is a really straightforward reading. For a lot of you, this is definitely someone you've ended things with or are in separation from, and they feel like their heart still belongs with you, but the connection is hopeless because they don't know where to go from here. They almost really need to just have a conversation with you so that they can clear up the air. But I feel as though this is someone who would rather avoid you or avoid communicating with you instead of expressing deep down how they truly feel. So they could have an avoidant detachment style. This could be what this person is like, and this could be based on things that they went through in their past, possibly with issues stemming from growing up or previous relationships. You're going to know how it resonates. So here's a little bit more of a positive message. It says, those eyes make me melt. Wow. So personally, they've always felt drawn to your eyes in some type of way. You know, they say the eyes are like the windows to the soul. So a lot of you could have recognized each other as past life soulmates, or you could have had a deep connection through your eyes. You know, like emotions did not need to be expressed or words so much. Whenever the two of you were within each other's presence, they really feel as though they were able to understand you on a deeper level. It says, I will always be there for you. So what they do want you to know is wherever your relationship stands right now, whether you two decide to get back together or you don't, they will always have a soft spot in their heart for you. And if ever you were to need them or need to reach out for them, they would always be there for you. And if this person made you feel as though that was not the case in the past, it's just because they had to heal over the extreme amount of hurt they felt since the relationship could have ended between the two of you. So I'm definitely going to label this as more of a separation love message today, because I feel as though this is very specific for some of you. This is someone who you are no longer with, and maybe you feel like the relationship's hopeless, or they do. It's going to be on either side. But if things could be a lot different, they wish they could communicate these things to you. So their ex keeps getting in between. If you feel as though this person's all in 1 minute and the next they're gone, like you don't hear from them, you have no communication with them, that's because this person has someone on the sidelines who keeps trying to interfere with your connection. They could have an ex before you or an ex since you that has constantly tried to meddle in between your connection. And a lot of you, if this is a soulmate you're dealing with, it's almost as if karmics have this ability to like sense out when soulmates are together, and they'll purposely try to block the relationship. That is what their mission is, okay? Whether they realize that or not. But when someone is karmic to another person, they constantly get in the way of real love. So this is what this person's been doing. And your person knows at the end of the day that this ex of theirs is someone karmic in their life, but ultimately they could keep feeling drawn back to them because they're comfortable with them, or because they haven't had as much emotional wounding happen as they had with your connection. Because when you made a soulmate or a twin flame, it often brings out the deepest parts of you in order to heal your soul, right? So things that you didn't even realize you had issues with, for example, monogamy, for example, expressing love or expressing emotions, or like I said, avoidant attachment style. For a lot of you, this person didn't realize they had so many issues when it came to dating and committing. And then once they found you, it seemed as though all these issues kept resurfacing. And that's because you really were showing this person how to be the best partner possible. So know that at the end of the day, even if they are with an ex instead of you, or they're admitting that this other person keeps getting in between your relationship, they are very grateful for the fact that you have allowed them to see a new perspective in love and when it comes to dating. So next one says, my dearest love, have I ever told you how much I knew you were meant to be an important part of my life from the moment we first met? There was just something different about you. No one has ever caught my eye like that before. I want to be in a committed relationship with you. I hope you feel the same. So they really want to be committed to you on a much deeper level, and they're hoping that you realize no matter what happens, this is someone who has deep regrets for the fact that you guys weren't able to make things work the first time around. And it's almost as if they've been running away from the idea of having to express how they truly feel towards you, because they know it's going to bring up a lot of hidden emotions. It says, I can't wait to hold you in my arms. So this person's been thinking a lot since your separation about the fact that they miss just being able to cuddle up with you. You could have been very affectionate with each other, like nights spent just at home, cuddling on the couch, watching movies, relaxing, holding hands, going for walks, spending time together. This is this person's love language. They definitely have a love language of physical touch. And so if you two have been separation for quite some time, it's almost as if they've been dreaming about that first re-encounter. And what it would be like to truly just spend more time with you. So next one says, this is your divine counterpart. So absolutely beautiful. For a lot of you, this person is literally your soulmate, okay? Your life partner. And they know it and you know it too, but the two of you keep running away from the idea of just having that difficult conversation and basically making things work. And no matter what age you are, if you're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 even, okay? This person knows that it's going to take them to grow up a little bit in order to be in a relationship with you that's going to work. And this could be something that they're running away from. The idea of just being mature enough to settle down, to be with one partner, and to start building their lives together. So this could be someone who is extremely a bachelor, okay, or a bachelorette. They consider themselves to be a little hot commodity. Maybe they have lots of options interested in them. So this, like, they like to keep their options open. They like to have fun. And that could be too why they run back to their ex for some of you, or their ex gets in between. It's like that way they feel as though they don't have to be fully committed to someone. They're just casually dating to have fun. But that's part of this person's insecurities. Because if you aren't feeling secure in the idea of loving one person or them truly being loyal and committed to you, you allow yourself to run away from the idea of a monogamous relationship. So I feel as though you're dealing with someone who has major commitment issues, but because they've been hurt in the past, okay, so they could run back to their ex as well, because maybe their ex is part of the reason why they have these commitment issues. You know, it's very often that we learn how to love based on the relationships that we have, whether that's with family, friends, or most importantly, other relationships. And so this person could have been in a number of relationships before you, collective, that were very non-committal or non-loyal. And so that could have been instilled in the back of their mind that that's how they're meant to operate in relationships. And truly learning when it comes to you that you've always been loyal to them, you've always been someone who's stuck by their side, and more so than that, you've always been someone who is a safe space for them to open up to emotionally. So the idea of them running away from you or feeling as though they're not good enough, it all stems within an insecurity within them. And they know that at the end of the day. They know that it means to be with you would mean that they have to face those insecurities, heal that part of their heart in order to have a healthy relationship with you. And put the energy where it fits, because I could be picking up on your energy as well. Or like I said, you could have both subconsciously release that fear or anxiety within each other. The idea that someone would always stay and want to be with you for the long term. And I feel as though you found that within this person. And at the end of the day, you both could know it possibly in the back of your heart, but it's like you both hold back from each other with this big fear of being hurt or disappointed. So mesmerized by you, my goodness, is here. So your person finds you to be absolutely incredibly good looking. And it's like, no matter how you look, no matter what your aesthetic or style is, they feel like it is tailored for them. You are their dream woman. You are their dream man. And they feel really lucky to have even experienced a relationship like that with you. So it says, my promise is to always put you first. So this is a really important message to come out, because it's like, even if you two are experiencing separation, the reason why they've stayed away from you is because they know they're not healed enough to come towards you and be the man or the woman that you truly need right now. And that's why they've stayed away. They know that they need to get their life in order, get their career situated, get their emotions in check, so that they can come to you in a healthy manner. And especially if there's an ex that keeps lingering around, they know that they've got to get that relationship completely ended and out of the way in order for the two of you to progress in a very healthy level. Because if they jump back into a relationship with you and this ex be lingering around, okay, sounds like trouble. Sounds like there's going to be a third party situation, and your person could know that, and they could feel like they need to complete a chapter with this previous relationship before they come and be the person that you need them to be. So absolutely beautiful. Next one says, I want to start over. So they feel like at some point in the relationship, they're ready to start over with you. They could also be facing the fear as well of other people not agreeing with the connection. You know, it can be incredibly difficult when your family or your friends don't agree with who you're with, but there's many reasons why that can happen. First of all, because their family or friends could see the fact that you awoken some type of unhealed versions of them, right? So their outside perspective is you have awoken an unhealed version of them, when in reality, you have awokened it in order to heal it. And by them running away from you, that's them not healing it and just experiencing the unhealthy parts of themselves. So they only see the outside perspective, and that is something that their spirit guides are really trying to teach them. It's like, in order for your person to be healthy in any relationship, whether that's with you or anyone, collective, they need to be able to heal those parts of themselves in order for them to be expressive and in a healthy manner and in a committed relationship with not only you, but any individual. And that's what their friends or family don't realize, because they could have been in other relationships, collective, where their friends and family approved of those connections, but only because they could have been with people who were toxic, who were vibing on a similar vibration to them, who had trouble with loyalty, who had trouble with commitment, or more so than that, who just wanted casual relationships. So the friends or family never got a full glimpse of what it was like to see your person submerge themselves into a loving relationship that was meant to teach them to heal. And anyone knows when you truly come across your divine counterpart, those relationships are never the easiest because they teach you how to become the best version of yourself. And change is never comfortable for anyone. So you got to know, if you have done that within this person and then without them on your own, okay, you have done all you can, and all you can hope for is that this person will awaken themselves enough to realize that you were there to teach them how to be the best version of themselves. So it says, how you've been through so much and continue to smile is inspiring. So that is beautiful, because as I was just saying, right, divine counterparts really awaken each other to be the best versions of ourselves. And it's through our experiences, it's through sharing our difficult times, and it's through going through difficult times together. And your person could know that you've been through a very difficult life, whether that was before knowing them, since knowing them, or after knowing them. It's almost as if your person knows, because you could have shared some of your, most painful memories or deepest things, experiences you've gone through with your person. And they felt like, wow, like they've never met someone who's such a strong individual who continues to smile and stay inspired, even though life can be extremely difficult at times. Your person could know that you are someone who has had a very difficult life, but you could also be your own success-made story. And this is something that inspires them to want to be a better version of themselves, okay? Especially if you're out here, you're an entrepreneur, or you have some type of degree, or you have a really cool job that you started from nothing and built your life into something. Your person finds that to be inspiring. And for a lot of you, I feel as though you did that within knowing this person, either before the relationship, during, or after. And this person has seen you grow and evolve. And so this message coming out is absolutely beautiful, because it's almost as if they've never fully gotten to sit down and look you in the eyes and say how proud of you they are. But this message is coming through clear as day. They're incredibly proud of the growth and transformations you've made in your life since knowing them, and especially since being apart from them. Because this person could feel as though at times they haven't done the growth or the inner work that you have, and you almost push them and inspire them to want to be better themselves. So I kind of like being single is here. Now this one makes a lot of sense, because like I said, when you're running away from the idea of healing yourself and, becoming the best version of yourself in order for your relationship to truly blossom and grow, most people choose the easy route. And the easy route is to be single and not come towards you and express how they're feeling. So at this moment in time, if this person's appreciating being single, it means that they're not willing to fully put in the work that is necessary in order for the two of you to have a healthy relationship. And all you can do is not wait for a person, but go on about your life. And as I always say, collective, if a relationship is truly meant to be, there is nothing and no one that will keep you apart permanently. Maybe temporarily, because that is you both needing to work on yourselves. But if a relationship is truly meant to be, if it's truly your divine counterpart, there's nothing and no one that will keep you apart permanently. So this person wants to be single right now, your person, because they feel as though they have so much work to do, possibly catching up to you, and maybe they're just not where they want to be at in their own life, with their career or their goals or their success. So they could feel as though they need to be single so that they can remain focused on that area of their life before reconnecting with you and being the best man or the best woman that they can be for you, however you resonate. So it says, I feel like the angels guided us together. I feel incredibly lucky. Now, your person could have not been overly spiritual before knowing you, but you could have really awoken this part in them. And so if there's one thing that they could say to you, they feel incredibly grateful, as if the angels truly guided the two of you to find each other, to heal each other's hearts, and most importantly, to lift each other up in this world. So that's absolutely beautiful. I'm going to give you one more bonus message just because it says, you are so damn sexy all the time. So this reading is very intense, very emotional, and very much so a very straightforward message for those in a separation. Your divine counterpart just needs the time and the space to truly heal themselves and come back to you as the best version of themselves that they can be. So trust that they need that within you, and trust that they be thinking you look so damn sexy and they miss everything about you. So I hope you can have a good day. God bless. Bye.